Hello and welcome back. Today's reading is on relationship reading. We're just going to check their current energies and how they are, how they could be if they're friends or in relationship. It mostly talks about their personal love growth and if there's like a reconnection chance or if there's something that's important, maybe about finances and stuff like that. So, yeah. 10. Okay. A lot of cards are showing the 10. I think they're on a divine path, and a lot of problems could be solved when they put their heads together. And I don't know if it's initially there's a rejection between them, like, and yeah, let me try to analyze what this rejection is about and then move forward with it. I don't know what sort of rejection they're going through. Okay. I think that rejection is going to help them move forward in life. It brings out a transition. Not every rejection in our life brings that kind of transition, but here they're definitely pointing out towards the change, the transformation they might be going through. And they need to learn to trust. And the perspective, if they shift it a bit, I think for them it works out well. I also feel like it's going to help their relationship, is going to help them spiritually. And then, yeah, let's take a look at these cards. And I'm going to pull up one more deck and see just a few things about that too. So as you can see here, we have 2 of spades and 10 of spades, representing a little bit of deception, betrayal, or having that mistreatment. Okay. This could be representing their past, and there could be like, So recently I did a reading on my friend. She was asking about her love life, and the card I picked was related to deception. It was not this exact card, but I think it was something on the 7. But anyways, so there was like deception, but then when I asked her, initially she said like, no, he told me everything. But then like after a couple of days, she kind of like started telling that this guy whom she was trying to get a reading on might have been having like more than one deception or more than one truth that's been hidden. I didn't see exactly like a liar or having a narcissist personality at that time. That was true because he was just trying to not be honest about what happened related to his family and stuff. So deception can work in a lot of different ways. Okay, being deceptive about what we feel, okay, just to impress the other person, or being deceptive about something they value but they're not sure, or being deceptive about their previous relationships, or not being honest that this is how they truly feel about other person. Okay, but let's take a look at other cards. I think we're gonna get more information on that one. 10 of spades again represents the deep sorrow, deep emotional devastation, transformation after loss. Did I say anything related to transformation? I think I did. So this could be related to their previous a relationship or something that they're still in. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of fear. Well, we're gonna touch on those topics later. But yeah, and we have 10 of clubs here. So that represents travel or, romance leading to major changes. And that transformation keeps showing up in this reading. And I think whatever transformation is going to happen for either of them is going to be really, really important. And then we have King of Hearts. King of Hearts is like being compassionate, very devoted person, and someone who is protective of love. And we have 8 of clubs, and it represents the fast moving love. You can see how we keep coming back to major changes, transformation, and something about having a fast moving love. And it could also represent a long distance relationship. It could be related to both of them, or it could be related to one of their partner. And yeah, so let's take a quick look at other deck, because I feel like we're still missing a lot of pieces and it might help us get through. I only want to talk about them. Okay. I don't know. They might be visiting some uh like wedding or like something that's very festive, but like with the couples, they could be traveling and meeting up. Okay, I don't know, I just picked up the distance. I also feel like they could be traveling because of someone else's wedding or something like that. Okay, a lot of love in the air, or like their friends getting married or something like that. There's like this space where they feel a lot of people are in love or surrounding them. And this distance, again, with the, what was it, 8 of clubs, it kind of means possible a long distance relationship. This could be them. I don't know if one of them is traveling or on new work project, or it could be their potential partner. We got patience here. We're gonna have to wait a little longer for things to settle down. And yeah, give it time. And I think if they're dating someone else, okay, they need to pay attention to that person, because we saw a lot of deception, we saw a lot of sorrow and heartbreaks. I don't think it's about these two people, but I do think it could be related to the person they're dating, if they're dating. And let's just confirm that what kind of person both of them are. I just wanna pick 2 cards. I want you to tell me that who resembles who from this card. Let's go. First person. Okay, shows up like the moon and the river, water element. Okay, both are like having deep, vast emotional connection, someone who's emotionally driven and who's complex, and you can't figure them out. They're like mysterious, but also very emotional, and they tend to go with the flow of nature. But again, there's fluctuation, there's a lot of curves and turns that they need to take. This is about one person, kind of like trying to figure out their characteristics. They're like moon and the ocean. You can see how this relationship is. This is about emotional depth, and this is related to one person, and the other is more of a free spirit. And we have eclipse. I think this is the person who is going through transition and who has to go through transition. And eclipse is like your true self being hidden for some particular time period. And then again, it's a period of darkness that comes into your life only for you to truly embrace yourself. It's like it's going to pass. The eclipse is not going to stay there forever, and you know it. It's temporary when it comes to the entire day, but it will bring you the necessary change, and the change that will make you feel very thankful. I think most of them would be, right? Like if when sun shuts down like that completely, we'll be really agitated, and we don't know what's true, what's not true. We might believe in the darkness, and we might believe that this is all we are. But then when the true self is shown again, when the moon is when the moon shifts its place, again the sun will shine its beautiful self. It's true for the sun, it's true for the moon. They'll finally see who they are and finally understand their full potential, and they need to trust that, okay? Shadows shadows will reveal them their true self, and yeah, it has you have that strength is what they're saying, and this transformation, whatever they're going through, will bring that to them, okay? And they're extremely they're not ordinary, and they need to rise above that. So putting themselves down, or just believing in the deceptive words of people, is not going to do them good. So I hope they clearly see what they're capable of and move to that highest peak of being themselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Subscribe to the channel. And if you have your favorite celebrity, please do comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.